What is up guys, Tech Gamer here. Today I'm going to talking to you about the PS Vita being discontinued, right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, right? So Sony announced, right, that the PS Vita is officially discontinued, right? Right, I know that for years we could have kind of calculated the PS Vita out, but I hoped that they would still like bring something out for the system, and still support it. And it just like sad to see how the system turned out because it had so much potential, had so much like features to it, and I had like so much. Like you had the touchpad in the back, that was revolutionary. You had the touchscreen in the front, and you had the dual, the dual thumbsticks, and everything. And it was just so good it was, you know what I mean? And it's just sad to see that Sony would just kind of discontinue it just like that. I know it's been like 8 years or so since it's been out, but I really thought that they would have tried to push us forward still and bring something out for it, but it is what it is, and I kind of felt like for years, obviously, a lot of us Vita owners felt for years that they weren't really supporting it because you didn't really see the big titles on it like Sonic, no more Sonic games, no more Rayman games, all you just saw was pretty much the Lego games supporting it, which was a good thing, because it was keeping it afloat. And then the last really good game we got standalone for the Vita was Tearaway. I remember when this came out, it was such a good game it was changed the game it did. It used every feature of the PS Vita, and it was really good. And then we don't have a need for speed games anymore in the PS Vita, no more Killzone games, even the Lego Batman 2 game, I loved this a lot on the PS Vita. I enjoyed it. Freedom Wars, you got God of War, like you don't see any of these anymore, and it's just sad because look, this is a God of War collection. This is a collection game, and you only saw them on PS3. Remember you saw all those collections, you saw the Tomb Raider collection and everything, and they were kind of bringing some of them to the PS Vita, and then the one that came was God of War, and I'm sure there's another one that came as well. I'm not sure, I think it was a Metal Gear, I'm not too sure, but I'll have to check, right? But yeah, and they stopped kind of supporting with that, right? And then no more Uncharted games, no more Call of Duty games, and it's just sad to see like there's so much potential for it. I just don't know why Sony didn't want to kind of support it even more because maybe it was like it was costing them too much to support it. But come on, like the PS4, we all know, has brought in so much money. And you can't support the PS Vita, set some money aside to support the Vita. But my thing is, right, we still hopefully have the digital store for now, and that's a good thing. I would have liked them to still have a physical format of games, being brought out for it, but I think they said they're going to discontinue the cartridges, right? So I think they're talking about these games over here. So if you want to buy PS Vita games, now's the time to go and buy it, right? Don't hold off on it because we all know these prices are going to go skyrocket high afterwards if they stop producing these cartridges, right? So I'm going to definitely go and pick up the rest of the PS Vita games, add them to my collection before they go all the way up in price, And I'm glad I got a 64 gig memory card back when it first came out. It was expensive. It's not as expensive compared to now. Now it's like £100. I only paid about £60 for it. It is expensive for it, but that's kind of my thing, and I've had this like ever since launch day, right? I had the Slim before and I just was not feeling it. But then I got my OLED model back. I'm so happy that I had it back, and everything like that. But you still have remote play. Keep in mind you have remote play still, so you can play all your PS4 games on it. But my thing is, how long were they going to support that now? If they're discontinuing everything from the PS Vita, how long are they going to support this now, And I really thought that with the Nintendo Switch coming out, they would have really Sony would have had a response back to it, maybe even have a new handheld coming out or something different, I just thought they would have done something, because imagine having that PSP support. Remember the PSP had tons and tons of games on it, so much support from developers and Sony themselves, and I really thought the PS Vita would have been the same, but after the 8 years it's been out, I'm pretty sure it came out 2010, right? We'll kind of see how it kind of goes on with the PS Vita. But as of right now, they said they're going to discontinue the cartridges, and so yeah. So I just thought I would let all you Vita owners know. But I'm still going to keep my Vita, and I still had a good time with my Vita, and pretty much. So I'm definitely going to make more PS Vita videos on the channel, do an updated game collection video, maybe some other videos like an accessory video and things like that, maybe a buying guide. So if you guys are interested in that, leave a like or leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this down in the description down below. And that's pretty much it for the video. Leave a like if you like this video right here, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time.